106th Precinct. Here's the REM pod. Just another empty room. Somebody wants to let me know they're here. Can you please touch that antenna or the red light so that I know?
Yo, what y'all just witnessed was the Michigan Ghost Seekers. So if you're looking for more of that Michigan Ghost Seekers content, check out the link below. Subscribe to their channel and check out more stuff like that. So yeah, I got an order from somebody I know, Mr. Brian Jackman. Thank you very much for the order and the business, sir. So they ordered t-shirts from somebody in the past, and all of the vinyl that they ordered on the t-shirt came out and off when they washed it. This wasn't about price. This was about quality. So I went with Topp Transfers. The reason why I went with Topp Transfers is because I know Topp Transfers. You know, I've dealt with Topp Transfers before. And when you're dealing with a customer that already got burnt previously, the last thing in the world they want you to do is experiment with them. So I definitely went with a company that I knew. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I gave my man John a phone call. So, y'all make sure y'all stick around for the whole thing, because there will be a discount code for you guys to use if y'all so choose to use Topp Transfers.
Yep, and all of our Plastisol transfers are all screen printed. So the only difference other than regular screen printing that you would do directly on a shirt is we just print it on a piece of paper, and we put a powder adhesive on the back of it to help it bind to the shirt. And then you guys keep pressing into the shirt. So it's all screen printed. When we first started, we used similar machines as regular screen printers did, same exact machine. And then the only difference is we just ship you the paper and you guys can press it. But the technique prior to getting it to you guys is exactly the same, which makes it nice, makes it durable, and makes it a good product for sure.
Okay, all right.
Are you wanting a one-size-fits-all, or are you gonna split that up? I know we have a lot of customers, especially some newer customers, when they come from vinyl and they can easily split up the sizes. They tend to want like 2, 3X's, especially when they get up to 5X's. They want to do a bigger size for that. But when we get into screen printing, the minimums we have of 12, you would need to do that for each size that you do. And I know doing it that way, it can get pretty cost-effective. So what we usually recommend for that is try to do a one-size-fit-all, but obviously we are flexible to whatever your needs are and try to accommodate that as best as we can.
No, definitely a one-size-fits-all. You know, definitely. You know, as far as I know, the person who's ordering the 5X, they were just happy that they were able to get an accommodation. You know what I mean? 5X t-shirt. They weren't like picky at all. So I don't think that I like I said, I talked to you about that before, and I mean, I've just decided that everything I do personally is going to always be like a one size fits all, unless it's a female version and a male version, or a youth version.
That majority of the time, that's what the customer is expecting anyway, because that's pretty much standard in the screen printing industry. It's not very rarely do they change size unless there's a ton of bigger sizes. But if there's only a few big sizes, very rarely does it ever get changed up and run multiple sizes. And it's not very cost effective when you start doing that.
Right. So okay, now, so that's
on your on your logo that you have loaded in there, it has the dimension tab. What are the dimensions there for your artwork that you have loaded in?
So it's pretty big. It's 11.8 by 10.88. So pretty much 10.9.
Yeah, I mean that's a good size. Good size. That's going to be pretty big on the medium and the larges, and then still be actually a pretty good size for the 4 or 5X's shirts that you get. So generally we like to be, me personally, I like to be around 11 and a half inches wide. But with you having some bigger sizes, and I know a lot of our customers, they want to get as close to 12 inches wide as possible, trying to get that logo as big. Me personally, I'm not a giant fan of that, but I know there is a ton of people that do that. So with your sizes going up to that big, there is actually a pretty decent size.
Well, yeah, my thing is though,
on the 12 by 12.
I'm also putting it on a next level hoodie. And so those hoodies, the pockets kind of, you know what I mean? I would hate to run into that pocket. You know what I mean?
Correct.
So
that's the nice thing there with it. It's only you said 11 inches tall.
It's 11. It was 11 by 11.7 or something like that. It was. I started playing with it a little bit. I'll be honest with you. But it was. Yeah, I want to make it. I do want to make it a little bit smaller though.
Yeah, I would, just to be careful of that pocket, because that's the last thing you want to do is overlap that pocket with that. So I would probably scale that down a little bit, probably to that 11 and a half inch size. It's still going to be plenty big for those bigger shirts.
Okay.
Let's do Andre 10. So ANDRE 10. You 10% off. So let me make that right now. And then anybody that watches, they can use that same coupon and they can get 10% off as well.
All right. My package in the mail. It came in roughly about 3 business days later. I inspected the transfers, made sure there was no issues there. No issues. I set my heat press up to 360 degrees for 10 seconds. And then I counted my transfers. They sent 25 exactly. After I was done counting my transfers, the next thing I did was lay my inventory out. Inspected my inventory. Made sure I had all of the right sizes. I put them in somewhat of an order. So you can see the Gildan 5X that I was able to get. Then, of course, I had my Bella+Canvas. However, I was able to get a 5X Bella+Canvas t-shirt. Everything else was Bella+Canvas. I laid my stuff out and I got to working. Of course, I lint rolled all of my t-shirts originally first.